Hello, happy people. Hope you're having a great day today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the short story, An Egg a Month from All Over, that was published by Margaret St. Clair in 1952 from Mercury Press. It's included as a part of the collection that I've been doing a deep dive into as a part of you for the best of Margaret St. Clair. It's another science fiction-ish short story in this collection. I read it a couple of days ago, knocked it out pretty quickly. It's about 9 or 10 pages long in this collection. It has an interesting premise. The basic premise is that it's set in the future after people have explored and set up colonies in places like Mars and in interstellar places. And our key person is settled in Phoenix after he moved there to take care of his mom. And he gets an egg a month from this Egg a Month Club, and it has an incubator. And he spends some time really enjoying, and this is a key passion for him, for our point of view character, is this club. And he spends a lot of time incubating the eggs, caring for the eggs, and so forth. And we find out on the first page that one of the people that find these eggs, one of these hunters, if you will, for this Egg of the Month Club, has found the wrong egg. So we find that out on like the first page, and then for like 8 pages, we're going to have this man finding getting the egg in the mail, raising the egg, and all of that sort of deep dives into sort of eggs, alien eggs in this case, from a moon on a distant planet that's little known. And then it's going to hatch into something that he's not expecting. And then that's the short story in a nutshell. It's fun. It's got a nice ending. It's an interesting premise. The idea of an Egg a Month Club is an interesting premise. In a science fiction work where you're getting alien eggs a month, he has birds and insects and reptiles and a snake that he's hatched from previous egg months. He really enjoys raising eggs more than he enjoys raising the creatures, and this is a key passion for him in his Phoenix location. He's like, I'm never going to go to Mars or to Venus or to these colonies. I'm never going to do that, but this is my adventure. This is my passion in life. This is something he tells himself. So this is sort of the key story. Now, I did enjoy this. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. It's nice. It's well written. It's fun. It has some nice nice phrases here and there. So it's definitely a fun read, and it won't take that much of your time. It took me like 20 minutes for me to knock it out a couple of days ago for the first time. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's worth your time. Now, we're doing a deep dive into Margaret St. Clair, and her name was on my radar because she was on the Appendix N for Gygax. She was somebody who started publishing in the pulp era in 1945 for one of the pulp magazines, and this is just 7 years into her career, but she had a prolific career, hundreds and hundreds of short stories and novels, and she was definitely a prolific writer. She wrote tons and tons of stuff during her career that spanned decades and decades of time. And she was very influential in early Dungeons & Dragons, according to the guy who created Dungeons & Dragons, Gygax, who lists her in this appendix that he puts in the first Dungeon Master's Guide that says these are the places that have influenced me and that you can go to for reading. So it's sort of a list of inspirations for ideas for your campaigns, your characters, right, and these sorts of things too. So it's not just a list of references, it's also a list of inspirational reading for you to go to. And my goal is to read all the writers that were mentioned in the page. I've done a bunch and do them for this channel. I first encountered Margaret St. Clair in a collection called Appendix N that was just published recently that I finished doing for you, and it was edited by Peter Burbigal, and that was a lot of fun. And now we're doing sort of a deep dive into the Margaret St. Clair that I met from that one short story in there, The Man Who Sold Rope to the Nobles, which was pretty good. And then that's it. We're probably going to do a deep dive down into some fun stuff here moving forward. So again, I'll link you to this collection in the comments below. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Have you read this key concept of an egg a month? What did you think of it? Did you like it or dislike it? Or would you like to talk about it further? I didn't go a deep dive into spoilers because I like to keep my reviews spoiler-free, for sort of the basic sort of concept. But if you want to talk about spoilers, I'd be more than happy to talk with you about it further in the comments below. If you like this video, why not hit that subscribe button? Because there's going to be a lot more of these to follow. And then finally, I want to thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and investing it and watching my video. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me is incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.